Hello everyone and welcome to the Mazzini the Amazing channel. We are here with the VBLS Season 17 and I am playing against one of the strongest restricteds to ever do it, and a very strong player in Jstar, dude. Let me pull up my officials. So Calyrex-Shadow, Dialga, then they've got Ogerpon, Cornerstone, Mega Mawile, and then just before this did transactions to pick up Purloin, Hippowdon, and Alchemy. I think they dropped like Thwacky, so unfortunately Psychic Terrain isn't amazing here, with all of their Pokemon checking it pretty well, but here is what I have. I have a lot of my sort of lower tier tech mons because they can do some stuff sometimes, hopefully. Scale Shot, with loaded dice, it can hopefully deal with Calyrex. It has the ability to get speed. It can potentially punch through a Ogerpon Sturdy, because it does have Sturdy pre-Mega. Sorry, pre-Terra, rather. Then I've got Raging Bolt here. I originally had Snarl, but I wound up just going Electro Web. It looks like speed control is really the most important thing if you're playing against a Calyrex. They do two good Trick Room setters though, so that can be an issue in the Raging Bolt and the Dialga. Not Raging Bolt, sorry. I have Raging Bolt. They've got Calyrex, who's not a good Trick Room setter. They have Dialga, who is a good Trick Room setter. That's what I meant to say. Purloin can also disrupt my weather, as well as Hippowdon, so those are both mons I have to keep in mind. Then I've got this Choice Scarf Charizard. It's not meant to be Protect, it's meant to be Overheat. This was not Choice Scarf for a bit, and then it was Choice Scarf again. Speed also definitely isn't like the correct speed, but I haven't put in the effort to do the right one. Then I've got here, first of my weaker mons, this Pokemon is immune to both of Calyrex stab moves. I've got Terraghost there just for the opposing Mienshao. I don't know, Terraghost is probably not correct, but I'm unlikely to click it. And then I am Icy Wind, again Speed Control is premium, and I've got Sucker Punch, Knockoff, and Snarl, all of which do hit Calyrex super effectively. I did wind up dropping, I had Super Fang for a bit, I wound up dropping it for Knockoff. No, I'm going to go back to Super Fang. I just want something to be able to do damage to Mawile and to some extent Hippo. Then I've got Silk here, Hoppip. This is probably going to be my game 1 lead for Rhydon. It's got Tailwind, Sleep Powder, Encore, and Pull and Puff. It can just, again, help with that speed control. And Sleep Powder can also be pretty good. Encore can also really turn off Ogerpon and limit what it's able to do if it is running a Follow Me set. Better with like a spread move Pokemon than with some of our others. But, yeah, it gives me some option into most Pokemon. And then I have Golem here. This also has Sucker Punch. It's 0 Bolt Custap Berry so that I can get put to Sturdy and then go first. This also like is effective against Trick Room, even if it doesn't beat like Mawile Sucker Punch. And then yeah, it's got high horsepower, Rock Slide, Dual Stab, which is able to hit everything, though not able to hit Hippowdon as well as it was able to hit previous teams. And yeah, Wide Guard to be able to block. Well, the idea is the big spread move that guy does. Which I'm forgetting, but yeah. Let me... Jstar, dude. I'm gonna get chat because I don't have the challenge up. That should hopefully be pinned here, though. It is. Okay, so definitely not our favorite lead matchup. Let me just see what didn't come. Purloin is definitely annoying. Mawile didn't come. Okay, that's cool. Alchemy, Wooper, Vivian. No Mienshao either. Okay, that's good to know. This doesn't seem super Trick Room coded, but it definitely could be. Again, I think that just the plan for the game 1 lead is to lead Koraidon next to Hoppip with just the Sun Core at the back. I guess I do wish I had Knockoff on Raticate, but who knows if I'll even put in Raticate. think this is the debut of Silk, who is one of the weirder Spider-Man characters in terms of the original premise. It was definitely some interesting choices, but yeah, she's alright. Pretty cool Marvel Snap. Even if not necessarily something which is the fitting with the main focus of move decks, you can still sort of run her and move. Alright, so lead Torracat. This feels like a Trick Room position, right? The lead Fake Out plus the Trick Room setup. My temptation here, I kind of want to protect and sleep out of the Torracat, because I'm playing around Fake Out. I've got the Covert Cloak here on Hoppip, so they can't really do that much by faking me out. I Terra Normal on Caridon for the Calyrex Ghost move. I think if this is the Trick Room lead, if I'm able to get a sleep into Torracat, I think that the Dialga might be safety goggles, and that's why they've led it like this. We do see that they have Terra Grass on Calyrex and on Purloin, so that makes me think that the Dialga here is probably the safety goggles user. I am doing this while plugging away at work in the background, so I apologize if I am less loud or clear than might be helpful in some circumstances. Okay, that's Torracat. Okay, I'm just gonna frankly double the Dialga here. With Scale Shot and Pollen Puff. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Well, now I can Encore it. So that makes me want to put the damage into Torracat instead. Okay. Well, I wish I Scale Shotted and Pollen Puffed the Ogerpon slot. Drain Punch. That doesn't feel like a super bulky version. Torracat. 144. I'm not even sure it's max HP. I'm pretty happy to have gotten full sleep off. I think you just assume Calyrex is lost, right? Okay, I'm gonna Scale Shot into the Torracat. I probably should Tailwind, but I'm gonna Pollen Puff into the Ogerpon just to break sturdy. Okay. Well, the good news is this should be enough to get the KO into Torracat. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Terra Normal here, and Scale Shot into the Calyrex, and Encore the Ogerpon. I kind of expect the Encore to lock the Ogerpon into, the bad thing. Into Follow Me? Which obviously, not optimal, but still fine, I think. I don't expect Calyrex to be able to get a KO if I Terra. Into Caridon if I Terra. They've already used their Terra, so they can't get the defense boost on Ogerpon, even if they do go for the funny move. Sorry, that's not what I meant. They can't Terra with Ogerpon to get the defense boost. So that limits the impact of Follow Me. Can I get the 5th hit? I got the 5th hit. Okay. Well, Encore is less good in this context. Oh. What? I thought I EV'd for that. Oh. Apparently, it's a roll. No? Apparently, it just always KOs. Oh, that's Life Orb. Okay, it is Life Orb. Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I think I'm gonna bring out Charizard here. I don't think Dialga's gonna be able to get a KO into me unless it's got Body Press. So I'm gonna Scale Shot the Ogerpon and lock Dragon Pulse into Dialga. Not Scale Shotting Ogerpon, I'm Scale Shotting this guy. Oh wow, that's very defensive. %78% is a lot. Okay, that Charizard's definitely going down, but if I'm right and it isn't a KO, and I am, then that's obviously good. So like that's a very bulky Calyrex. Do I think that? Oh, of course, it's bulkier than I'm thinking it is. I'm -1 and I don't have the Sun Boost anymore. Okay, I'm going to go. Well, then I get Calyrex with Dragon Pulse crit. Crit definitely gives me more moves that I can. I don't think it's GG. I'm worried. I'm partly worried that even through the Assault Vest, I died to Astral Barrage, but maybe I don't. I don't know. Calyrex needs to go down. If I don't think I die... Sorry, Calyrex just needs to go down. It's not the word I was saying. Dialga needs to go down. If I don't think I die, I should throw... I'm going to throw a Drain Punch into Dialga and Thunderbolt into Calyrex. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I lived that. Okay, there's no way I... there's no way I can't beat the Dialga with Thunderclap, right? They have to go for Thunderclap PP Stall. I guess I should have gone for Electroweb. Oh, this is bad. Okay, if I lose this, I guess I should have just gone for Scale Shot and risked the 10% miss. Okay. Oh, that was painful. Okay, so that game, they didn't bring anything to disrupt my weather, and as a result, I wound up doing pretty well. Apparently that didn't copy when I clicked the copy button. Okay. Go back through. What's that? I gotta play this faster. I've got to do some work stuff in not too long. Yeah. I don't think a lot has changed about my plans for the lead. We didn't see an item on the Dialga. No. Okay. We've only seen Astral Barrage. which is kind of crazy. Okay. 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 This Purloin's annoying because it can fake me out. But also, I don't really have anything into the Calyrex right now. I'm pretty sure it also gets Quash, which wouldn't be great. I clicked the wrong one? I don't know if you guys can see that right now. Okay, it can't learn Quash. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to put a Scale Shot into the Purloin here, knowing that I can do whatever into Calyrex next turn. Whereas I'm more worried about what Purloin can do. Now, the alternative would be to click Protect, but then I can get Encore next turn. Okay, so that's really bad. I should have gone for Terra Ghost, normal. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine, actually. Everything is, like, literally fine. That's crazy. I would not have expected everything to have been fine there. They're gonna go for Rain, I guess. I'm just gonna Terra Normal and Scale Shot the Purloin. I could Drain Punch it, probably. No, that doesn't deal with Sash, which is more what I'm worried about. Cool, and I'll just go for a Pollen Puff to start. You know, like, we're not surprised that picked up. I should have made this Raging Bolt faster. It's not faster than Calyrex. Okay. Should be faster than this guy, though. Oh, but will it live? Will it live is a very important question, unfortunately. Okay. This is a matchup where Faticate and Golem both would have been good. Alright, Scale Shot, Electro Web. This is probably really bad. I don't have time for this matchup to be going this long. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually have time for this. I thought I had more time, but I have less time based on the amount of... basically, like, the end game of this obviously wound up going longer than I would hope. We'll have to do. I really need to get Sun in. I really do not have time. Okay, I'm going to turn my mic off and then turn it back on after I do a web. I lied. I definitely turned the mic off too early. I need to get Sun back up. I can't really do that in a way which feels safe. What am I doing? If it gets Sun back, then I think I can win. But doing that's challenging. I think it means, like, sacking Charizard this turn and then going for Electro Web. Which isn't fun. I'm hoping they randomly go for something bad on the thing. Okay, that counts. At -1, I have the speed advantage again. Alright, I'm gonna Scale Shot. And honestly, gonna Dragon Pulse, I guess. I kind of expect to double Protect this turn, but I do recognize that the Calyrex may not have Protect. Okay, no, they did double Protect. I was like, I almost went for a really much worse version of that play. Okay. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here that I think will win. I'm not sure what will win. Like, I died a Psychic, and then I don't late game with this. I need to have, like, a Sash or something. Okay, I think I need to go for Protect and Electro Web here. Electro Web isn't even enough, though. Electro Web doesn't give me enough speed. I need to go for Protect for sure. I don't think there's anything getting around me going for Protect this turn. The question is what I can do in this slot. Do I have to try and go for a Paralysis into Ogerpon? Maybe. I'm just going to go for another E-Web, but E-Web doesn't leave me fast enough. And also I think I faint for Astral Barrage, depending on how they're invested. Okay. So if I went for Scale Shot that turn, I was in a much better spot because I could Thunderclap. But we don't think Thunderclap picks up. We just think Thunderclap picks up in conjunction with. Yeah, I just don't think I can beat the last Mon. But they made a really good play there. What is the last Mon? I guess if it's Dialga, maybe I can 1v1 it with Koraidon. It's Torracat. That's actually possibly the worst Mon it could have been. Because of the Intimidate. Is that true? No, I don't think that's true, actually. I think that's a lie. So do we think that Calyrex will protect this turn? If we do, we should attack the Torracat with Drain Punch. I think we are playing around Calyrex going for Protect this turn. I need to do the mute thing that I said I was going to do earlier. Alright, unfortunately I did wind up losing that game. I think I played it relatively well, but the Torracat wound up, like I said, being one of the more challenging Pokemon to deal with in that late game. Okay, my apologies everyone, I just have to get something kicked off at work. So this will be unfortunately a dead bit of recording, which if I had more time and wasn't literally playing this on the day it's going up, would have been coming out in a more convenient, would probably have cut out, but also wouldn't have had to do. Yeah, Purloin, like I mentioned in team preview, annoying, and Torracat wound up being pretty effective. I think it's possible I also lost to Dialga at that endgame because they are one of the Dragon Ball sent Draco. Did I take a Draco? No, I took a Dragon. They took Dragon Balls. I took a Draco. Okay. So I think I likely could have beaten a Dialga in the late game, given it wouldn't have had access to Terra. I'm just gonna have to put myself back on mute again. My apologies again for the realities of the working class life. An important thing that I learned in that game is that they have literally nothing to hit Raticate on Calyrex. So if I can keep up pressure into the other Pokemon, a Calyrex in the back can beat Raticate. Sorry, can always beat Calyrex. Raticate can always beat Calyrex. Alright, I have done a portion of what I needed to do. I'm hoping it's enough. I just forgot that I hadn't even brought you to this matchup. I don't even know what I want to do here. The Purloin map lead is pretty good into a lot of options that I have. What if I just led Raging Bolt? What did they led Torracat? It's not great into the Torracat necessarily. I could lead Raging Bolt and Charizard with Koraidon or Raticate at the back, and then just sort of switch to whichever one makes the most sense. Alright, Electroweb. Do I just die? Surely not. Okay, apparently Fake Out plus Astral Barrage I can't just die to. Alright, I'm just gonna go for Electroweb Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Okay, well that's a good start. It does make Raticate a lot less important. I missed. Of course I missed. GG's? What do you mean What do you mean GG's? Charizard wasn't that good. There's no way the game is over on that turn. I don't care how much support you brought, there's no way that was game over. I wish I had a stronger move that I clicked instead of Flamethrower. Like I had Overheat, but I didn't want to click Overheat because I sort of expected Rain to go off and to get them twice. I don't think much has changed about the fact that I want to click, but you know. Come on. Okay. Fun. If you think about it, actually. It actually increased the amount of fun in the world. What am I doing? Am I at least faster than Ogerpon? Yeah, not. Because why would I be? Well, I think that the Scale Shot miss really sucked. I'm just gonna go for, I guess, Dragon Pulse into Purloin. And Scale Shot the Ogerpon again. I still have Terra, it just isn't useful. Maybe I should have gone for Thunderclap into that slot with further thought. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, I'm gonna switch in Eradicate and go for Protect. I'm going to go for Icy Wind and switch in Raging Bolt, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, now I'm gonna Sucker Punch and then Drain Punch the Torracat slot. Not the -1. Well, I don't think anything has changed about my plan. It does look like I won. But I don't think that it was necessarily fully over on that turn. Hey, I don't know if I'm really that worried about the Flare Blitz in rain. I guess a burn would have been annoying. Okay. Again, not much has changed about how the turn should go. GG's! I was way less confident about that win than they were. But yeah, I guess the stuff wound up being relatively passive. Like, I didn't even wind up tearing. Well, Eradicate finally hit the board. Well, it was really Golem has come to a lot of team previews and hasn't hit the field. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Apologies about that delay in the middle. I'll consider seeing if I have the opportunity to edit it, though I'm concerned that I will not. I have not a lot. No, I won't have time. I was thinking like, but yeah, I don't have time. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks so much for Jstar for that and being understanding during the delay. Should just play this one better, I guess. Goodbye.